everybody. Welcome to Bikram. We've got 90 minutes together, 26 postures, no judgments, no expectations. Do what you can with the body and mind you came in with today. We start standing with a pranayama breathing exercise. Deep breathing, good for the lungs, good for the respiratory system. You inhale by the nose, exhale by the mouth, all the time through the throat. Nose and mouth are only passageway. Bring your feet together so your heels and your toes touch. All 10 fingers interlocked nicely under the chin. A full grip. Always your hands touching the chin like glue. Relax your shoulders, swallow a couple of times, and look in the mirror. Concentrate and meditate. Inhale, head down, arms up. Start, please. Full lungs. Exhale, head up. Slowly push your head back, way, way back. Bring your elbows forward, elbows together away from your chest, eyes open. Inhale, head down. Look in the mirror, elbows up towards the ceiling far as possible. Chest up, spine straight, stomach in, full lungs. Exhale, head up, very slowly. Push your hands on the chin. Keep your eyes open and look back towards the wall behind you. Elbows together, touching each other. Inhale, head down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. Exhale, head up. Slowly push your head back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. Inhale, head down. Very slowly through the throat. Suck your stomach in, the rib cage visible in the mirror. Look in the mirror, head down, elbows up. Exhale, head up, slowly push your head back. Now hips a little bit forward towards the mirror, hip muscles contraction, tightening up, eyes open, elbows together, don't close your eyes. Inhale, head down. Each time, especially towards the end, try to inhale more than you did the last time. More and more and more. Exhale, head up, slowly push your head back until your neck hurts a little bit. Grip tight so the 10 fingers, including the thumbs, interlocked position. Elbows together. Inhale, head down. Look in the mirror. Suck your stomach in. Depression of the abdominal wall. The ribs visible in the mirror. Full lungs. Exhale, head up. Slowly push your head back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. Inhale, head down. Don't close your eyes. You might feel dizzy. Stomach in, chest up. Open your rib cage. Open your lungs. Exhale, head up, slowly push your head back and take your time. The slower you go is better. Elbows forward more away from the chest as far as it goes. Again, inhale, head down. Use your throat when you're inhaling, all the way up. Full lungs until you feel a little bit dizzy. Exhale, head up, slowly push your head back and take your time. Look way, way back towards the wall behind you. Elbows together away from your chest. Inhale, head down. Stomach, stomach, stomach. Compression of abdominal wall, contraction of abdominal muscles. Suck it in, tightening up, hold it. Exhale, head up, slowly push your head back. Exhale all the air out, all the way out. The more you exhale, the more fresh oxygen you inhale next time. Inhale, head down. Last one in the first set. Stomach in, chest up, open your rib cage, open your lungs. Exhale, head up, slowly push your head back. 10 fingers grip tight, keep the hip muscles tight. Eyes open, elbows together, and that's enough. Arms down by your side. Relax your shoulders, concentrate one point, and don't move. Second set. Feet together, heels and toes touching each other. Again, hands under the chin, nice and tight grip. Always the hands touching the chin like glue. Relax your shoulders, swallow a couple of times, concentrate, meditate, and start again. Inhale, head down, arms up. Arms and head movement synchronizing. Should be together exactly in 6 seconds. Exhale, head up, slowly push your head back. Grip tight, cross your thumbs. 10 fingers interlocked, including your thumbs. Look back, elbows together. Inhale, head down. Look in the mirror. Elbows up towards the ceiling, chest up more. No hunch back, don't let the chest collapse. Exhale, head up, slowly push your head back. Only the arms and the head moving. No backward bending, no collapsing. Eyes open, elbows together. Inhale, head down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. Exhale, head up. Slowly push your head back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. Inhale, head down. Very slowly through the throat. Suck your stomach in to use more of the lungs, expanding the rib cage, stretching the intercostal muscles between the ribs. Exhale, head up. Slowly push your head back. Hips a little bit forward. Keep the hip muscles nice and tight. Solid, concrete, one piece. Inhale, head down. Each time, try to inhale more than you did the last time, over time with frequency and consistency, increasing the capacity of the lungs. Exhale, head up, slowly push your head back. Neck might hurt a little bit, that's normal, don't scare. Bring your elbows together away from your chest, eyes always open. Inhale, head down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold it. Exhale, head up, slowly push your head back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold it. Inhale, head down, very slowly through the throat. Suck your stomach in, lift your chest up, open the rib cage, the ribs visible, sticking out both sides of the chest. Exhale, head up, slowly push your head back. Keep the chest lifted, spine straight, hips a little forward, maximum body weight on the heels. Inhale, head down. Use your throat when you're inhaling. Elbows all the way up, shoulders might hurt a little bit, full lungs. Exhale, head up, slowly push your head back, way, way back. Push your hands on the chin, keep your eyes open, and look back towards the wall behind you. Inhale, head down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold it. Exhale, head up, slowly push your head back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold it. Inhale, head down. It's the last one. Use your extra strength, a strong one. Full lungs until you feel a little bit dizzy. Exhale, head up, slowly push your head back. 10 fingers grip tight, hips forward, hip muscles tight. Eyes open, elbows together. That's enough. Arms down by your side. Rest of class, breathe normally, only in and out by the nose. Half moon pose with hands to feet pose. Feet together, heels and toes touching each other. Arms over the head sideways, palms together. Interlock the fingers, release the index fingers, thumbs crossed. Keep a nice tight grip so the hands' palms touch like glue up to the wrist throughout the posture. Don't lose the grip. Stretch up towards the ceiling, right and left a couple of times. Right and left and right and left. You should feel stretching down both sides of your body all the way up to your fingertips. In other words, you're trying to touch the ceiling. When you can't stretch anymore, stop in the middle. Keep your elbows locked so your arms are always touching with the ears. No gap between the biceps, arms and ears. Push your hips forward a little bit towards the mirror, opening up your hips and your pelvis. Upper body leaning back a couple of inches, opening up the chest and the rib cage. Throughout the posture, maximum body weight on the heels, arms and head back and the chin up. Concentrate on one point in the mirror. Don't blink your eyes. Inhale, breathing, full lungs. Hold the breathing. Stretch up out of your waist one more time. Touch the ceiling. Absolutely straight line. Slowly bend your body to the right without bending your elbows or knees. Continuously push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility, trying to create tremendous stretching feeling in the left side of your body, all over, inside out, from the bones to the skin, fingertips to the toes. Hips more forward, upper body back more, weight in the heels. Push your left hip forward to keep your both hips in one line. Right shoulder forward, opening your chest like a flower petal blooming. Come down and push and push and push. Inhale, breathing, come up, stop in the middle. Inhale, breathing, full lungs. Hold the breathing, stretch up out of your waist one more time, touch the ceiling. Absolutely straight line, slowly bend your body to the left without bending your elbows or knees. Continuously push your hips to the right beyond your flexibility, trying to create tremendous stretching feeling in the right side of your body, all over, inside out from the bones to the skin, fingertips to the toes. Hips more forward, upper body back more, weight in the heels. Push your right hip forward to keep both hips in one line. Left shoulder forward, opening your chest like a flower petal looping. Come down and push and push and push. Inhale, breathing, come up, stop in the middle. Backward bending, everybody together. Your back might hurt, don't scare. Take a deep breath, full lungs. Drop your head back as far as it goes. Look at the floor behind you. Arms back, immediately try to touch the wall behind you. Bend your spine backwards from the coccyx to the neck. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Total spine backward bending. Push your upper body back. Try to fall down backwards. Maximum body weight on the heels. Inhale, stomach, legs, hips. Everything push forward towards the mirrors. Arms back. Look back. Fall back. Way back. Go back. More back. Come up and stop in the middle. Next is hands to feet pose. Bend your knees. Put your hands on the floor in front of you. Start to move your hips right and left 10 or 15 times. Right and left, right and left, right and left, to make sure that your lower back is totally relaxed. Nice and loose, comfortable, easy, and flexible. This is a U-turn from back bending to forward bending, so be careful, spine's not warmed up yet. Hands to feet pose, grab your heels from behind underneath your heels, stepping on all 5 fingers of each hand. Get your little fingers touching each other side by side, elbows back behind the legs on the calf muscles throughout the posture. Don't lose the grip. Pull your heels as much as possible and stretch your body down from the lower spine towards the floor. Touch your stomach on the thighs, chest on the knees, and your face on your legs below your knees, so from the side you look like a perfect sandwich, no gap anywhere. Slowly push your knees back as hard as possible, trying to lock the knees, creating tremendous stretching feeling all over underneath the legs. Inside out, bones to the skin, coccyx to the toes with your smiling and happy face. Continuously keep pulling. Pulling is the object of stretching. Pull your heels, push your knees back, lock your knees. Exhale, breathing, and lock your knees. Roll forward and lock your knees. Eyes open, touch your face and lock your knees. The last chance, lock your knees, lock your knees, lock your knees. Inhale, breathing, come up, arms and head together, or any way you need to come up without pain. Bring your arms down by your side and relax. Second one, feet together, heels and toes touching each other, arms over the head sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release the index fingers, thumbs crossed. Keep a nice and tight grip. Throughout the posture, maximum body weight in the heels, arms and head back and the chin up. Concentrate on one point in the mirror, don't blink your eyes. Inhale, breathing, full lungs, hold the breathing and stretch up out of your waist one more time. Touch the ceiling. Absolutely straight line, slowly bend your body to the right without bending your elbows, without bending your knees. Continuously push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility, trying to create tremendous stretching feeling in the left side of your body, all over, inside out. Hips more forward, upper body back more. Weight in the heels. Push the left hip forward to keep your hips in one line. Right shoulder forward to open the chest as much as possible. Relax the body down and push and push and push. Inhale, breathing, come up, stop in the middle, left side. Inhale, breathing, full lungs. Hold the breathing and stretch up out of your waist one more time. Touch the ceiling. Absolutely straight line, slowly bend your body to the left without bending your elbows, without bending your knees. Continuously push your hips to the right beyond your flexibility, trying to create tremendous stretching feeling in the right side of your body, all over, inside out. Hips more forward, upper body back, weight in the heels. Push right hip forward to keep your hips in one line. Left shoulder forward, opening your chest as much as possible. Come down and push and push and push. Inhale, breathing, come up, stop in the middle. Backward bending, take a deep breath, full lungs, drop your head back as far as it goes. Look at the floor behind you. Arms back, immediately try to touch the wall behind you. Bend your spine backwards from the coccyx to the neck. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Total spine backward bending. Push your upper body back, try to fall down backwards. Maximum body weight on the heels. Inhale, stomach, legs, hips, everything push forward towards the mirrors. Arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back. Come up and stop in the middle. Next is hands to feet pose. Bend your knees, put your hands on the floor in front of you. Start to move your hips right and left, 10-15 times, right and left, right and left, right and left, to make sure that your lower back is totally relaxed, nice and loose, comfortable, easy, and flexible, U-turning from back bending to forward bending. Grab your heels from behind, underneath your heels, stepping on all 5 fingers of each hand. Little fingers touching each other side by side. Elbows behind the legs on the calf muscles throughout the posture. Don't lose the grip. Pull your heels as much as possible and stretch your body down from the lower spine towards the floor. Touch your stomach on the thighs, chest on the knees, and your face on your legs below your knees. So from the side, you look like a perfect sandwich, no gap anywhere. Slowly push your knees back, trying to lock the knees over time, creating tremendous stretching feeling all over underneath the legs, inside out, bones to the skin, coccyx to the toes. Continuously keep pulling without stopping or interruption. Your goal eventually to touch the top of your head to the feet, creating 360-degree angle stretching. Pull your heels, push your knees back, lock your knees. Exhale, breathing, and lock your knees. Roll forward and lock your knees. Touch your face and lock your knees. The last chance, lock your knees. Inhale, breathing, come up, arms and head together, or any way you need to come up without pain. And at the top, arms down by your side. Relax your body, relax your body. Awkward pose. Right foot step to the right, 6 inches apart. Heels invisible behind the toes. Looks like a perfect H. 6-inch gap between the toes and between the heels. Don't change your feet throughout the entire posture. Arms up, parallel to the floor. Keep your 5 fingers together, touching each other. Elbows locked, triceps muscles nice and tight. Contraction, nothing loose, nothing hanging. Stretch the fingertips forward, try to touch the mirror. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in, hold it in, and sit down. Feet flat position until your hips touching the chair. Spine straight to begin with, maximum body weight in the heels. Lift your chest up and bend your total spine backward bending. Bring your upper body back. Suck your stomach in. Compression of abdominal wall, contraction of abdominal muscles, rib cage visible in the mirror. Open the knees, 6 inches between toes, heels, knees, and hands. Chest up, chin up, lean back, fall back, way back. You are trying to fall down backwards. Inhale, breathing, come up, keep your arms there. Second part, concentrate, meditate. Stand up on your toes, maximum like a ballerina. Tremendous concentration, focus on one point in the mirror. If you blink your eyes, you might lose the balance. Stretch your spine, chest, head, the whole upper body up towards the ceiling like natural human traction. Sit down on the tops of your toes, spine straight position. Start to finish, hips and head touching the wall. Sit down halfway only until your hips touch the chair. Knees up, chest up, upper body leaning back, spine straight. Come up higher on the toes, knees up towards the ceiling. Hips should not go down below the chair, you're sitting on the chair. Inhale, breathing, come up, spine straight, keep your arms there. Third part, come up a little bit on the toes and bring the knees all the way together. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in, spine straight, sit down as slow as possible, at least 10 counts, all the way down, leaning against the wall. Continuously stretch your spine up towards the ceiling, just half-inch gap between your hips and your heels. You're leaning against the wall, the hips and the head touching the wall, no gap anywhere. Keep your knees together and forward towards the mirror, thighs parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the legs, the spine perfectly straight, 90-degree angle, so from the side your body looks like a perfect box. Take a deep breath, keep knees together, spine straight, and slowly come up. Arms and legs back to place, and relax, don't move. Second one, right foot step to the right, 6 inches apart. Ankle bones should be underneath the hip bones, heels invisible behind the toes. Don't change your feet throughout the posture. Arms up, parallel to the floor. Keep your 5 fingers together, elbows locked, triceps tight. Continuously stretch your fingertips forward. Try to touch the mirror. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in, hold it in, and sit down. Feet flat position until your hips touching the chair. Spine straight to begin with, maximum body weight in the heels. Lift your chest up, bend your total spine backward bending. Bring your upper body back. Suck your stomach in, tighten it up, hold it in, rib cage visible in the mirror. Open the knees, 6 inches between toes, heels, knees, hands. Chest up, chin up, lean back, fall back, way back. You're trying to fall down backwards. Inhale, breathing, come up, keep your arms there. Concentrate and meditate. Stand up on your toes, maximum like a ballerina. Tremendous concentration. You blink your eyes, you might lose the balance. Stretch your spine, chest, head, the whole upper body up towards the ceiling. Imagine I'm pulling your hair up towards the ceiling. Sit down on the tops of your toes, spine straight position. Start to finish, hips and head touching the wall. Sit down halfway only until your hips touch the chair. Knees up, chest up, upper body leaning back, spine straight. Come up higher on the toes, knees up towards the ceiling. Hips should not go down below the chair, you're sitting on the chair. Inhale, breathing, come up, spine straight, keep your arms there. Third part, come up a little bit on the toes, bring your knees all the way together. Exhale, breathing, stomach in, spine straight, sit down as slow as possible, at least 10 counts, all the way down, leaning against the wall. Continuously stretch your spine up towards the ceiling, half-inch gap between the hips and the heels. Keep your knees together and forward towards the mirrors, thighs and arms parallel to the floor, spine straight, so from the side your body looks like a perfect box. Take a deep breath, knees together, spine straight, slowly come up. Arms and legs back to place, and relax. Eagle pose. Look at your arms, identify right from left so you don't mix up. Bring your arms over your head sideways. Bring your right arm under your left arm. Cross your arms each other, twist like ropes. Bring your hands in front of your face. Hands, palms together, thumbs towards your face, little fingers towards the mirror. Continuously pull your elbows down towards the floor like you're trying to get your fingertips below your nose. Sit down until your hips touching the chair, upper body leaning back. Stay down there and lift your right leg up. Bring it over the left leg as high as possible. Twist like ropes. Put your right foot underneath your left calf muscle, the 5 toes visible in the mirror. Sit down more, twist like ropes, arch your upper body back, no gap anywhere between the ankle and the calf. Bring knees to the right, upper body to the left to get your feet, knees, elbows, and hands, everything in one line in the front mirror. If the foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing the balance, arch your upper body back more. Suck your stomach in, sit down more, pull your elbows down more, upper body back and lean out. Change, feet together, arms overhead sideways. Bring your left arm under the right arm, cross your arms each other and twist like ropes. Bring your hands in front of your face, the hands palms together, thumbs towards your face, little fingers towards the mirror. Continuously pull your elbows down towards the floor. Eventually, fingertips should not go higher than the nose. Sit down until your hips touching the chair, upper body leaning back. Stay down there and lift your left leg up. Bring it over the right leg as high as possible. Twist like ropes. Put your left foot underneath your right calf muscle, the 5 toes visible in the mirror. Sit down more, twist like ropes, arch your upper body back. No gap anywhere between your ankle and your calf. Bring your knees to the left, upper body to the right to get the feet, knees, elbows, and hands. Everything in one line in the front mirror. Foot is coming out, sit down more. Losing the balance, arch your upper body back more. Suck your stomach in, sit down more. Pull your elbows down more, upper body back in the end. Change, feet together, arms overhead sideways. Bring your right arm under your left arm. Cross your arms each other, twist like ropes. Bring your hands in front of your face, the palms together, thumbs facing you, little fingers toward the mirror. Continuously pull your elbows down toward the floor. Sit down until your hips touching the chair, upper body leaning back, stay down there. Lift your right leg up, bring it over your left leg as high as possible. The higher you can get the leg on the thigh, you create more room between the legs so you can twist better. Put your right foot underneath your left calf muscle, the 5 toes visible in the mirror. Sit down more, twist like ropes, arch your upper body back. No gap anywhere between the ankle and the calf. Bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left to get your feet, knees, elbows, and hands, everything in one line in the mirror. Suck your stomach in more, sit down more, pull your elbows down more, upper body back in the end. Change, feet together, arms overhead sideways. Bring your left arm under the right arm, cross your arms each other, twist like ropes. Bring your hands in front of your face, hands palms together, thumbs toward your face, little fingers toward the mirror. Continuously pull your elbows down towards the floor and sit down until your hips touching the chair, upper body leaning back. Stay down there, lift your left leg up, bring it over the right leg as high as possible. Twist like ropes, put your left foot underneath your right calf muscle, the 5 toes visible in the mirror. Sit down more and relax the left foot. Slide your toes towards the right ankle, eliminating the gap between the ankle, the calf, and between the knees. Bring the knees to the left, upper body to the right to get the feet, knees, elbows, and hands in one line. Suck your stomach in more. Sit down more, pull the elbows down more, upper body back in the end. Change, feet together, arms overhead sideways, and arms down by your side. Party time, drink your water. This is the only break we take together in class. It is always okay to take care of yourself in the room, in your practice. If you're thirsty, drink. If you're tired, rest. Make sure you can always breathe in by your nose and out by your nose. Bring your feet back to place, heels and toes together. Standing head to knee pose. Wipe your hands and shift your weight to your left leg. Interlock your 10 fingers and grab your right foot in front of you, 3 inches below your toes, any way you can in the beginning, and hold it with a nice and tight grip. Don't lose the grip. Look in the mirror from start to finish and concentrate on one point on your left knee in the mirror to make sure that your left knee is absolutely locked to begin with. You don't have the knee. Left leg should be solid, concrete. One piece, slant post unbroken, no knee. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently. Right leg lift up and stretch forward towards the mirror until the leg is exactly parallel to the floor, not higher or lower. Left knee locked. Take a deep breath. Continuously kick the right leg heel forward towards the mirror so you can turn the right foot in from the ankle towards your face with all the 5 toes turning in. Standing knee is bending. Posture hasn't started yet. Kick your heel out, turn the toes in, and try to get both knees locked. So from the side, your legs look like perfect upside down L like Linda. Both knees are locked and you can balance there comfortably, then only bend your elbows down towards the floor until the elbows touch the calf muscles. Eventually, elbows should go down below the calf muscles. Change. Other side, wipe your hands, shift your weight to your right leg. Interlock your 10 fingers and grab your left foot in front of you, same position. Don't lose the grip. Start to finish, concentrate on one point on your right knee in the mirror. Don't change your eyes, don't blink your eyes. Think very deeply about the standing leg. Right knee locked, no knee. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently. Left leg lift up and stretch forward towards the mirror. Right knee locked. Take a deep breath, kick your left heel forward. Continuously keep kicking. Kick your heel out, turn the toes in. You have to learn how to flex the foot to stretch the Achilles tendon just above the heel. All the 5 toes back towards your face, eventually beyond perpendicular. If both knees are locked, looks like upside down L and you can balance comfortably, then you can bend your elbows down towards the floor until the elbows touch the calf muscles. Eventually, elbows should go down below the calf muscles. Change. Do the back bend in 1 second. Put your hands under hips, drop your head back. Second one, wipe your hands. Shift your weight to your left leg. Interlock your 10 fingers and grab your right foot in front of you, 3 inches below the toes. Hold it with a nice and tight grip. Don't lose the grip. Start to finish, concentrate on one point on your left knee in the mirror. Straighten the leg, lock the knee, contract the thigh so the whole kneecap lifts up. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently, right leg lift up and stretch forward towards the mirror. Left knee locked. Take a deep breath. Kick your right heel forward towards the mirror. Kick your heel out, turn the toes in. Both knees locked, looks like an upside down L, then only bend your elbows down towards the floor until the elbows touch the calf muscles. If the elbows go down below the calf muscles and you can balance comfortably there, then you can bring your body down. Chest down, head down. Tuck your chin to your chest, look at your stomach and touch exactly your forehead on the right knee. Slowly change. Other side, wipe your hands and shift your weight to your right leg. Interlock your 10 fingers and pick up your left foot in front of you, same position. Hold it with a nice and tight grip. Don't lose the grip. From start to finish, concentrate on one point on your right knee in the mirror. Contract the thigh so the whole kneecap lifts up. Nothing loose, nothing hanging, stomach in. Inhale, breathing slowly, gently, left leg. Lift up and stretch forward towards the mirror. Right knee locked. Take a deep breath. Kick your left heel forward. Continuously keep kicking. Kick the heel out. Turn the toes in. Create more cramps on the tops of the thighs. You should feel tremendous stretching underneath the legs. Both knees locked. Bend your elbows down towards the floor until the elbows touch the calf muscles. The elbows go down below the calf muscles and you can balance comfortably with your happy and smiling face. Bring your body down, chin to chest and forehead to the left knee. Change. If you'd like, go ahead to the back bending 1 second. Standing bow pulling pose. Bring your right hand out, palm facing up, elbow touching the body. You are holding money in your hand. Bring your hand out to the right, don't turn your hand, don't drop your money. Grab your right foot behind you, palm facing up. Hold from the inside of the ankle, 5 fingers together, nice and tight grip, don't lose the grip. Left arm up in front of you, chin close to your shoulder. Focus on one point on your left knee in the mirror. Left leg locked throughout the posture. Bring your knees together to start. Inhale, breathing, charge your body forward towards the mirror. Try to touch the mirror. Simultaneously, keep your right leg back and up towards the ceiling. Bring your body down from the lower spine until your abdomen and your chest are parallel to the floor. Continuously keep kicking the right leg up as hard as possible. Your foot should come up over the top of your head in the mirror. Both feet should be in one line from the side. Kick back to get the right shoulder behind the left shoulder, invisible in the front mirror. Stretch your left fingertips forward. Try to touch the mirror. Try to touch your shoulder to the chin, scapula coming out of the body, so 2 shoulders are in one line from the front. Kicking and stretching should be equal, simultaneous, 50-50. If you're losing the balance, you're not kicking hard enough. Body down more, stretch forward more, try to touch the mirror. Kick back more. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. Body down, kick up one more time. And change, slowly come up. Bring feet back to place, and bring your left hand out. Palm facing up, elbow touching the body. Bring your hand out to the left, grab your left foot behind you, palm facing up. Hold from the inside at the ankle, don't lose the grip. Right arm up in front of you, chin close to your shoulder. Focus on one point on your right knee in the mirror. Right leg locked throughout the posture. Bring your knees together to start. Inhale, breathing, charge your body forward. Try to touch the mirror. Simultaneously, kick your left leg back and up towards the ceiling. Bring your body down from the lower spine until your abdomen and your chest are parallel to the floor. Continuously keep kicking your left leg up hard as possible. Your foot should come up over the top of your head in the mirror. Both feet should be in one line from the side. Kick back so your left shoulder is behind the right shoulder, invisible in the mirror. Stretch your right fingertips forward. Try to touch the mirror. Try to touch your shoulder to the chin. Scapula coming out of the body, so 2 shoulders in one line from the front. Kicking and stretching should be equal, simultaneous, 50-50. Losing the balance, not kicking hard enough. Body down more, stretch forward more. Try to touch the mirror. Kick back more. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. Body down, kick up one more time. Change, slowly come up. Bring feet back to place. Relax your body, relax your breath. Second one, right hand out, palm facing up, elbow touching the body. Bring your hand out to the right and grab your right foot behind you, palm facing up. Hold from the inside at the ankle. 5 fingers together, don't lose the grip. Left arm up in front of you, chin close to your shoulder. Focus, one point on the left knee in the mirror, left leg locked throughout the posture. Bring your knees together to start. Inhale, breathing, charge your body forward. Simultaneously kick right leg back and up towards the ceiling. Bring your body down from the lower spine until your abdomen and your chest are parallel to the floor. Continuously keep kicking the right leg up as hard as possible. Your foot should come up over the top of your head in the mirror, both feet in one line from the side. Kick back to get the right shoulder behind the left shoulder. Stretch the left fingertips forward. Try to touch the mirror. Try to touch your shoulder to the chin. Scapula coming out of the body, so two shoulders in one line from the front. Kicking and stretching should be equal and simultaneous, 50-50. Losing the balance, not kicking hard enough. Body down more, stretch forward more, try to touch the mirror. Kick back more, harder you kick, you can balance forever. Body down, kick up one more time. And change. Feet together, relax your breath, and bring your left hand out. Palm facing up, elbow touching the body. Bring your hand out to the left, grab your left foot behind you, palm facing up. Hold from the inside at the ankle, 5 fingers together, don't lose the grip. Right arm up in front of you, chin close with your shoulder. Focus on one point on your right knee in the mirror. Right leg locked throughout the posture, bring knees together to start. Inhale, breathing, charge your body forward. Simultaneously kick the left leg back and up. Bring the body down from the lower spine until your abdomen and your chest are parallel to the floor. Continuously keep kicking your left leg up as hard as possible. Your foot should come up over the top of your head in the mirror. Both feet should be in one line from the side. Kick back so the left shoulder is behind the right shoulder. Stretch your right fingertips forward. Try to touch the mirror. Try to touch shoulder to the chin, so the scapula, shoulder blade coming out of the body. Two shoulders in one line from the front. Kicking and stretching should be equal, simultaneous, 50-50. Losing the balance, not kicking hard enough. Body down more. Stretch forward more. Try to touch the mirror. Kick back more. Harder you kick, you can balance forever. Body down, kick up one more time. And change. Step to the back of your space for balancing stick pose. This posture, only 10 seconds, so the moment you hear my clap, you step forward. You have to make up your mind to use your 100% strength in half a second. If you're late, it's over. Bring your arms over your head sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, thumbs crossed. Stretch your arms up towards the ceiling to make sure your elbows are locked, so your arms are always touching with your ears. Chin up, body back, couple of inches. Inhale, right leg step forward, big step. Lock both knees. Arms and head together, come down until your whole body, arms, head, leg, everything parallel to the floor. From the side, you should look like T as in Tom, not a broken umbrella. Charge your body forward like you're going to touch the mirror. Get your left leg up, pointed toes, knee locked, every muscle contracted. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Inhale, breathing, come up. Arms and head together, keep your arms over your head. Chin up and body back a couple of inches. Inhale, left leg step forward, big step. Lock both knees. Arms and head together, come down until your whole body parallel to the floor. Charge your body forward like you're going to touch the mirror. Get your right leg up, pointed toes, knee locked. Chin forward more. Focus on one point on your left foot in the front mirror. Every muscle contracted, whole body stretching opposite directions like a natural human tug of war. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Inhale, breathing, come up, arms and head together, and arms down by your side. Relax, and breathe normally in by your nose and out by your nose. Second one, arms over the head sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, thumbs crossed. Stretch your arms up towards the ceiling to make sure your elbows are locked. No gap between the arms and the head. Chin up and body back a couple of inches. Inhale, right leg step forward, big step. Lock both knees. Arms and head together, come down until your whole body parallel to the floor. Charge your body forward, try to touch the mirror. Chin forward, focus on one point on your right foot in the front mirror. Get your left leg up, pointed toes, knee locked. Body down, leg up, chest down, leg up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Inhale, breathing, come up, arms and head together. Keep your arms over your head, chin up and body back a couple of inches. Inhale, left leg step forward, big step. Lock both knees. Arms and head together, come down until your whole body parallel to the floor. Charge your body forward, try to touch the mirror. Get your right leg up, pointed toes, knee locked, every muscle contracted. Body down, leg up, chest down, leg up, stretch forward more. Go and touch the mirror. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Inhale, breathing, come up, arms and head together, and arms down by your side. Come to the top of your mat. Take a quarter turn to the right. Bring your feet together nicely, heels and toes touching each other. Standing separate leg stretching pose. Bring your arms over your head sideways. Right leg step to the right, a big step, 4 feet minimum. At the same time, arms down, parallel to the floor. Heels should be in one line, feet slightly pigeon-toed, arms parallel to the floor. Suck your stomach in and slowly bend your upper body down from your lower spine towards the floor. Keep your chin forward, looking out the window, the knees locked, and grab your heels from the outside, 5 fingers together. As a beginner, or if you can't grab the heels yet, you can grab the outsides of the feet. Pull your heels as much as possible, stretching your body down from the lower spine towards the floor. Make sure your knees are locked throughout the posture. If the forehead is not touching the floor, you can open up the legs a little bit more and more and more. Keep your chin up, look forward, roll forward, and keep pulling so eventually the spine is straight from the coccyx to the neck, forehead touching the floor in between the feet. First, the leg stretching, then the hip stretching, then the lower spine stretching, then the total spine stretching. Eventually, the whole body stretching, 360-degree angle. Pull harder and keep pulling. Chin forward, roll forward, touch your forehead to the floor. Inhale, breathing carefully, come up. Right foot back to the place, arms down by your side, and relax. Second one, arms over the head sideways. Right leg step to the right, big step, 4 feet minimum. Same time, arms down, parallel to the floor. Heels in one line, feet slightly pigeon-toed, arms parallel to the floor. Suck your stomach in, slowly bend your upper body down from your lower spine towards the floor. Keep your chin forward, looking out the window, the knees locked, and grab your heels from the outside, 5 fingers together. Pull your heels as much as possible, stretching the body down from the lower spine towards the floor. Make sure your knees are locked throughout the posture. If the forehead is touching the floor easily, bring your legs closer together to stretch the spine more. Chin up, look forward, roll forward, keep pulling so eventually the spine straight from the coccyx to the neck with the forehead touching the floor in between the feet. Eventually the whole body stretching 360-degree angle. Inside out, bones to the skin, coccyx to the toes, coccyx to the forehead. Pull harder and keep pulling. Chin forward, roll forward, touch your forehead to the floor. Inhale, breathing carefully, come up. Right foot back to the left, arms down by your side, and relax. Triangle pose. Bring your arms over your head sideways. Right leg step to the right, a big step, 4 feet minimum. Immediately arms down, parallel to the floor, palms down. Push your hips forward, upper body leaning back. Turn your right foot out to the right, all the way, 1/2 inch more so your foot is parallel to the window, 2 heels in one line. Inhale, breathing, bend your right knee and sit down. You can bounce a couple of times like a motorcycle ride to make sure you're sitting down low enough. The right thigh biceps parallel to the floor. Right leg should look like an upside down L like Linda. Make sure the hips don't come up anymore. Stay down there. Again, push your hips forward. Bring your arms back, body back, lean back, open your chest, spine straight in the center. Inhale, breathing, move your both arms at the same time. Right elbow in front of the right knee. Bring your right hand down, put your fingertips in between the big toe and the second toe. Don't touch the floor, no pressure on the fingertips against the floor. Look up towards the ceiling, touch your chin to the left shoulder so the profile of your face is exactly visible. Take a deep breath, stretch your left arm up, try to touch the ceiling. Right arm stretch down, left arm stretch up. Both arms, shoulders stretching each other up and down in opposite directions like natural human traction. Push your left hip forward towards the window. At the same time, push your right knee back with the help of your right elbow. Touch the toes. Upper body turn or twist backwards like the spine twisting pose. Keep your left knee locked and the left foot flat on the floor. Inhale, breathing, come up. Keep your arms there and turn your right foot back to the place. Turn your left foot out to the left. 2 heels in one line. Bend your left knee and sit down. You can bounce and bounce and bounce until you're sitting down low enough. The left thigh biceps, femur bone parallel to the floor. Push your right hip forward to help get the left knee back. Bring your arms back, open the chest, spine straight in the center. Inhale, breathing, move your both arms at the same time. Left arm down, palms facing the window, elbow in front of the knee. Right arm stretch up, touch the ceiling. Turn your head and look up, chin to the shoulder, face exactly profile. Push your right hip down and forward towards the window. Push the left knee back with the help of the left elbow to get both knees in one line from the side. Elbow should not go down below the knee, no pressure on the elbow against the knee. Touch the toes. Keep the hips down, the body up. Upper body turn or twist backwards like the spine twisting pose. Keep the right knee locked and right foot flat on the floor. Inhale, breathing, come up. Turn the left foot back to center, arms over the head sideways, right foot back to place, arms down by your side, and you relax. Second one, arms over the head sideways. Right leg step to the right, big step, 4 feet minimum. Immediately arms down, parallel to the floor. Push your hips forward, upper body leaning back. Turn your right foot out to the right, all the way, 2 heels in one line. Bend your right knee and sit down. You can bounce a couple of times, make sure you're sitting down low enough, the right thigh biceps parallel to the floor. Make sure the hips don't come up when you move the arms, stay down there. Again, push the hips forward, bring your arms back to open the chest and get your spine straight in the center. Inhale, breathing, move your both arms at the same time. Right elbow in front of the right knee. Bring your right hand down, put your fingertips in between the big toe and the second toe. Look up towards the ceiling, touch your chin to the left shoulder so the face exactly profile. Take a deep breath, stretch the left arm up, try to touch the ceiling, right arm stretch down, touch the toes. Both arms should be in a straight line from the front and from the side. Push your left hip forward towards the window. At the same time, push your right knee back with the right elbow, touch the toes. Upper body turn or twist backwards like the spine twisting pose. Keep the left knee locked and the left foot flat on the floor. Inhale, breathing, come up. Turn your right foot back to center, keep your arms there, and turn your left foot out to the left, 2 heels in 1 line. Bend the left knee and sit down. You can bounce and bounce until you're sitting down low enough. The left thigh biceps, the femur bone parallel to the floor. Push the right hip forward to get the left knee back. Bring your arms back to open the chest, spine straight in the center. Inhale, breathing, move your both arms at the same time. Left arm down, palms facing the window, elbow in front of the knee. Right arm stretch up, touch the ceiling. Turn your head and look up. Touch your chin exactly to the right shoulder. Face exactly profile. Push the right hip down towards the floor and forward towards the window. Push the left knee back with the help of the left elbow. Touch the toes. Keep the hips down and the body up. Left arm stretch down, touch the toes. Right arm stretch up, touch the ceiling. Upper body turn or twist back like the spine twisting pose. Right knee locked and right foot flat on the floor. Inhale, breathing, come up. Turn the left foot back to center, arms over the head sideways, right foot back to place, arms down by your side, and you relax. Standing separate leg head to knee pose. Arms over the head sideways, palms together, cross just your thumbs, and stretch your arms up towards the ceiling to make sure that your elbows are locked. Arms always touching with the ears. Right leg step to the right, a big step, 3 feet, 36 inches distance between the feet. Turn to the right, 180-degree angle. Turn your hips 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times beyond your flexibility to get your both hips in 1 line from the side. Heels should be in 1 line, backside foot 45-degree angle. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in and you go down, arms and head together. Tuck your chin to your chest, look at your stomach, touch exactly your forehead on your right knee. Forehead should touch the knee. If you can't touch the forehead, bend your right knee a little bit, but you have to touch the forehead on the knee. Stretch your hands forward beyond the toes, elbows straight, and push your hands against the floor to get your right knee locked. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in. Make sure your throat is choked, eyes open, and the breathing always normal. Bring maximum weight onto the front leg to get the right hip higher, sticking up towards the ceiling to get your both hips in 1 line. Then lock the right knee very quick couple of times. Inhale, breathing, full lungs. Carefully come up, arms and head together. Stop in the middle. And turn to the left 185-degree angle. Turn the hips a couple of times along with the backside foot. Heel should be in 1 line, backside foot 45-degree angle. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in and you go down, arms and head together. Look at your stomach, touch your chin to your chest, touch exactly your forehead on your left knee. Forehead should touch the knee. Stretch your hands forward beyond the toes, keep your elbows straight. Push your hands against the floor to get your left knee locked. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in, make sure your throat is choked, eyes open, breathing normal. Bring maximum weight onto the front leg to get the left hip higher, sticking up towards the ceiling to get both hips in 1 line. Then lock the left knee very quick couple of times, exhale, breathing, stomach in. Inhale, breathing, carefully come up, arms and head together. Stop in the middle, and bring right foot back to the left. Arms down by your side. Relax your arms, relax your body, relax your breath. Second one, arms over the head, sideways, palms together, cross just your thumbs and stretch your arms up towards the ceiling to make sure your elbows are locked, arms always touching with your ears. Right leg step to the right, big step, 3 feet, 36 inches. Turn to the right, 180-degree angle. Turn the hips a couple of times to get both hips in 1 line from the side, heels in 1 line, backside foot 45-degree angle. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in and you go down, arms and head together. Look at your stomach, touch your chin to your chest, touch exactly your forehead on the right knee. Forehead should touch the knee. This is a compression pose, not a stretching pose. Compression for the pancreas, compression for the thyroid. Perfect marriage between pancreas and kidneys and between thyroid and pituitary gland. Stretch the hands forward beyond the toes and push your hands against the floor to help get the right knee locked. Bring maximum weight onto the front leg to get the right hip sticking up to get both hips in 1 line and lock the right knee very quick couple of times. Inhale, breathing carefully, come up, arms and head together. Stop in the middle and turn to the left, 185-degree angle. Turn the hips a couple of times along with the backside foot. Heels in 1 line, backside foot 45-degree angle. Exhale, breathing, stomach in, and you go down, arms and head together. 2 hips in one line. Look at your stomach, touch your chin to your chest, touch exactly your forehead on the left knee. Stretch your hands forward beyond the toes to keep the elbows straight. Wrist straight, cross the thumb, but open the hands and push your hands against the floor to get the left knee locked. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in. Throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. Bring maximum weight onto the front leg to get the left hip higher, sticking up towards the ceiling to get both hips in one line. Then lock the left knee very quick a couple of times. Inhale, breathing, full lungs, come up, arms and head together. Stop in the middle and step the right foot back to the left, arms down by your side. Come back to the middle of your mat where you started. Bring your feet together so your heels and your toes touch. Tree pose. Focus on one spot in the mirror, then pick up your right foot from underneath with your left hand. Right leg lifts all the way up until the heel touching the costume, sole of your foot facing the ceiling. Be careful of your right knee. Slowly and gently let your right knee come down. Push your hips forward towards the mirror. Gently push your right knee back. Try to get both knees in one line from the side to open the pelvis. The same principle like the triangle posture. Upper body lean back a couple of inches. Stretch your spine up towards the ceiling and suck your stomach in. 2 hips in one line, 2 shoulders in one line. Bring your right hand up to the center of your chest. If you can balance there without moving, bring your left hand up, palms together, namaskar. If the foot slips at all, continue to hold the foot with your left hand. Left leg locked, thigh contracted, spine straight, stomach in. Focus on one point, eyes open, breathing normal, and stay there. Change, bring your feet back to place. Heels and toes together. Focus on one spot in the mirror. Pick up your left foot from underneath with your right hand. Left leg lifts all the way up until the heel touching the costume, sole of the foot facing the ceiling. Be careful of the left knee. Slowly and gently let the left knee come down. Push your hips forward towards the mirror. Gently push the left knee back. Try to get both knees in one line from the side to open the pelvis. Upper body lean back a couple of inches. Stretch your spine up towards the ceiling and suck your stomach in. 2 hips in one line, 2 shoulders in one line. Bring left hand up center of your chest. If you can balance there without moving, bring right hand up, palms together, namaskar. If the foot slips at all, hold with the right hand. Improve the range of motion. Right knee locked, thigh contracted, spine straight, stomach in. Focus one point, eyes open, breathing normal, stay there. Change, bring feet back to place, heels and toes together. If there's pain limitations, you can always do second set of tree. If you're moving pretty well today, give toe stand a try. Focus one spot on the floor, 4 feet in front of you. Don't change your eyes, don't blink your eyes. Bring your right foot up onto the middle of your left thigh or wherever you're most comfortable. Hands, palms together in the front of your chest. Slowly bend your upper body down from your lower spine towards the floor and touch both hands, 10 fingertips on the floor in front of you. Slowly bend your left knee, bring your hips down and sit down on the heel. Bring the hands back to both sides on the floor. Stretch your spine up, hips up, balancing on the fingertips. 2 knees in one line, parallel to the floor. Keep your focus on the floor, 4 feet in front of you. Bring your left hand up to the center of your chest. If you can balance there without moving, bring right hand up, palms together, namaskar. Stretch your spine up like natural human traction. Suck your stomach in, balance there. And come up exactly the opposite way you came in. Bring feet back to place, heels and toes together, and relax. Focus one spot on the floor, 4 feet in front of you. Don't change your eyes, don't blink your eyes. Bring your left foot up onto the middle of your right thigh, wherever you're comfortable. Hands, palms together in the front of your chest. Slowly bend your upper body down from your lower spine towards the floor. Touch both hands, 10 fingertips on the floor in front of you. Slowly bend your right knee, bring your hips down and sit down on the heel. Bring your hands back to both sides on the floor. Stretch your spine up, hips up, balancing on the fingertips. 2 knees in one line, parallel to the floor. Keep your focus on the floor, 4 feet in front of you. Bring your left hand up center of your chest. If you can balance there without moving, bring right hand up, palms together. Stretch your spine up, suck your stomach in, balance there. Come up exactly the opposite way you came down. Bring feet back to place, heels and toes together. That, my friends, is the standing portion of class. Please turn around, lie down on your backs, and relax in Shavasana. Take a sip, fix your towel, whatever you need, and then lie down on your back and completely relax. Let your heels touch. Let your feet fall open. Relax completely. Arms on the towel, palms face up. Keep your head straight. Keep your eyes always open and the breathing always warm. Breathe in by your nose. Breathe out by your nose. Relax your body and consciously relax your breath. All you have to do in this practice is breathe. Everything else is optional. The point of this yoga isn't the yoga. The point of this yoga is creating a better quality of life outside of the room because we practice yoga. So step into your practice without judgment, without expectation, and practice being present. Bring your mind back to your body. And remember that the goal isn't to get to the end of the posture or to even work as hard as you can. If you do 100% of your maximum effort 100% of the time, you end up burnt out and depleted. That's not sustainable. The goal is to get the benefit that you need today. Sometimes that's working really hard, but sometimes it's just being still and breathing and being present and learning how to meditate. So whatever you do today, 1% or 99%, you're taking time to practice self-care. You're taking time to listen to your body and to take care of your mind, and that's the whole point. When removing pose, right leg lift up, hold your leg a couple of inches below your knee, interlocked fingers, a nice and tight grip. Pull the right knee down towards the right shoulder, avoiding the rib cage. Left leg should be straight so the calf muscle touching the floor. If it's not touching, flex your left foot. Bring your chin down to your chest to get your neck flat on the floor, no gap underneath. Bring elbows close to your body, shoulders relaxed, touching the floor. Pull down harder and absolutely freeze there. Eyes open, breathing normal. Freeze, don't move, can't even blink your eyes. Have to pull a little extra hard. Hip joint might hurt, maximum pressure in the lower abdomen. Change, right leg down, arms down. Left leg lift up, hold your leg a couple of inches below the knee, interlocked fingers. Pull the left knee down towards the left shoulder, avoiding the rib cage. Right leg should be straight so the calf muscle touching the floor. If it's not touching, flex the right foot. Bring your chin down to your chest to get your neck flat on the floor, no gap underneath. Bring your elbows close to your body, shoulders relaxed, touching the floor. Pull down harder and absolutely freeze there. Eyes open, breathing normal. Freeze, don't move, can't even blink your eyes. Have to pull a little extra hard. Hip joint might hurt, maximum pressure in the lower abdomen. Change, left leg down, arms down. Immediately both legs lift up. Grab your elbows to each other over the legs, couple of inches below the knees if possible. A nice and tight grip, compact. Keep the feet side by side, relaxed position. Chin down to your chest, neck flat on the floor. Shoulders relaxed, touching the floor. Eyes open, breathing normal, freeze there. Eventually, when you improve your skeletal system, the bone joints enough, then only the total spine will be flat on the floor. Change, legs down, arms down, completely relax. Let your heels touch, feet fall open. Arms on the towel, palms face the ceiling. Keep your head straight, your eyes always open, and the breathing always normal. Second set, right leg lift up, hold your leg a couple of inches below your knee, interlocked fingers. Pull your right knee down towards your right shoulder, avoiding the rib cage. Left leg should be straight so the calf muscle touching the floor. Bring your chin down to your chest to get your neck flat on the floor. Elbows close to your body, shoulders relaxed, touching the floor. Pull down harder and absolutely freeze there. Eyes open, breathing normal. Hip joint might hurt, maximum pressure in the lower abdomen, right leg massaging the ascending colon. Change, right leg down, arms down. Left leg lift up, hold your leg a couple of inches below the knee, interlocked fingers. Pull left knee down towards the left shoulder, avoiding the rib cage. Right leg should be straight so the calf muscle touching the floor. Bring your chin down to your chest to get your neck flat on the floor. Elbows close to your body, shoulders relaxed, touching the floor. Pull down harder and freeze there. Hip joint might hurt, maximum pressure in the lower abdomen. Left leg massaging the descending colon. Change, left leg down, arms down. Immediately both legs lift up. Grab your elbows to each other over the legs, couple of inches below the knees if possible. Nice and tight grip, compact. Get the most compact grip you can get, then relax everything else and breathe normally. Both legs up, massaging the transverse colon. Change, legs down, arms down, completely relax. Heels together, feet fall open. Arms on the towel, palms face the ceiling. Head straight, eyes always open, and the breathing always normal. If there's any pain, back injury, sit-ups are always optional. You can just roll over to your stomach instead. Otherwise, toes and heels together, flex your feet, keep your heels on the floor, arms over the head, cross your thumbs, arms and head together. Inhale, breathing, quickly sit up. Exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk, forehead to your knees, elbows to the floor. Turn around. Lie down on your stomachs for the spine strengthening series. Cobra pose. Chin out, neck flat on the floor. Get your hands underneath your shoulders, very close to your chest. Make sure the 5 fingers are together, touching each other, so the hands' palms are flat on the floor. The fingertips in line with the tops of the shoulders, baby fingers in line with the deltoids. Glue it down. Distribute the body weight all over the hands, palms equally same. Don't move the hands. Start to finish, keep your feet and your heels together and your feet flat on the floor. You have one leg like a cobra. Don't open it. Keep the leg muscles tight. Hip muscles solid, concrete, one piece. Elbows touching your body. Drop your shoulders down and look up towards the ceiling. Inhale, breathing. Come up, please. Lift your upper body up. Using 100% back strength. Come up halfway only until only the belly button touching the floor and the rest of your upper body in the air. At the same time from the side, your elbows should be L, 90 degrees like a rectangle. Stretch your elbows down towards your hips, arms and elbows always touching the body to bring the shoulders down, trapezius muscles visible in the mirror. Chest up, look up, come up, hold it there, freeze, and gently relax. Arms by your side, left ear on the mat. Completely relax. And breathe normally, in by your nose and out by your nose. If you can't breathe normally, do less or take a break and breathe more. Second one, chin on the floor. Get your hands, palms flat, square underneath the shoulders. So not too high or too low, not too far in or out, and not turned in or turned out. Glue it down, don't move the hands. Start to finish, keep your feet and your heels together. Keep your feet flat on the floor. You've got one leg, don't open it. Keep the leg muscles tight, the hip muscles solid, concrete, one piece. Elbows touching your body, drop your shoulders down and look up towards the ceiling. Inhale, breathing, come up please. Lift your upper body up using 100% back strength. Come up halfway, only belly button touching the floor, rest of your upper body in the air. Elbows should be L, 90 degrees like a rectangle. Stretch your elbows towards the hips, arms and elbows touching the body to bring the shoulders down, trapezius muscles visible. Come up a couple more inches, back is supposed to hurt. Shoulders down, chest up, look up, come up, hold it there, freeze, and gently relax. Arms by your side, right ear on the mat, completely relax. Be still, and when you think you're relaxed, relax a little bit more. Locust pose. Lay on your stomach, arms straight position. Get your arms underneath your body, hands, palms facing the floor. Elbows should be completely underneath your stomach, invisible. Elbows are supposed to hurt a little bit. Fingers completely apart. Grab the floor with the fingertips. The little fingers touching each other side by side, chin on the floor. Relax your left leg completely. Right leg, solid, concrete, one-piece pointed toes. Inhale slowly, gently. Right leg lift up from the floor. Minimum 45 degrees, half of 90. Go up much more, higher everybody. Your back might hurt, elbows might hurt. Leg up more, lift up a couple of inches. Lock your knee, pointed toes, more up. Change, gently right leg down, relax. Lock your left knee, pointed toes. Inhale slowly, gently, left leg lift up from the floor. Minimum 45 degrees, half of 90. Go up much more, higher. Back and elbows might hurt. Leg up more, lift up a couple of inches. Lock your knee, pointed toes, more up, and change. Gently left leg down. Turn your head in so your mouth is on the floor. Readjust your hands, palms, get your elbows closer to each other. Open your fingers and grab the floor with your fingertips. Full lungs, take a deep breath without bending your knees. Both legs lift up. Come up. Go up. Everybody come up. Go up. Lock your knees. Keep your feet together. Use your hand strength against the floor to get your legs up into the air. Take a deep breath. Come up more. And very gently relax. Arms by your side. Left ear on the mat. Relax completely. So the discomfort you experience is not the same thing as pain. Pain is never a healing sensation. But if you have some limitations, if you're working on recovering some range of motion or working through old injury, you might be uncomfortable in some of the postures. Check in with the breath. If you can breathe normally and hold still, You're doing good. If you can't hold still, can't breathe normally through your nose, back off. Do less, breathe more. Second one, lay on your stomach, arms straight position. Get your arms underneath your body, hands, palms facing the floor. Elbows should be completely underneath your stomach, invisible. Elbows might hurt a little bit. Fingers completely apart. Grab the floor with your fingertips. Little fingers touching each other side by side. Chin on the floor. Relax your left leg. Lock your right knee, pointed toes. Inhale, right leg lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Lock your left knee, pointed toes. Inhale, left leg lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Turn your head in so your mouth is on the floor. Readjust your hands, palms, get your elbows closer to each other. Open your fingers and grab the floor with your fingertips. Full lungs. Take a deep breath without bending your knees. Both legs lift up. Come up. Go up. Everybody come up. Go up. Lock your knees. Keep your feet together. Struggle harder. Don't give up. Come up. Take a deep breath. Come up more. And very gently relax. Arms by your side. Right ear on the mat. Completely relax. And sometimes it's a struggle. The more you struggle in the postures, the less of a posture you can do, the more benefit you're actually getting, because you are creating the range of motion that you don't have yet or that you've lost. When you have it all, it's just maintenance. So don't scare, but check in with the breath. Breathe normally. Full locust pose. Arms out to the side like airplane wings. Palms down. 5 fingers together touching each other. Chin on the floor. Legs and feet together. Hip and leg muscles tight. Solid, concrete, one piece. Lock your knees. Pointed toes. Make sure you have only one leg. Look up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath. Arms, body, head, legs. Everything lift up from the floor. 747 taking off. Go up. Everybody look up. Chest up. Arms up. Arms back. Fingertips same level as your head. Only hip bones on the floor. The rest of your body in the air. Chest up. Look up. Body up. Chest up. Exhale. Breathing. Go up one more time. And gently relax. Arms by your side. Left ear on the mat. Be still. Completely relax. Breathe in by your nose. And breathe out by your nose. Highest point of this posture should come at the very end. Second one, arms out to the side like airplane wings, palms down, fingers together, chin on the floor. Legs and feet together, hip and leg muscles tight. Solid, concrete, one piece. Lock your knees, pointed toes, make sure you have only one leg. Look up towards the ceiling, take a deep breath. Arms, body, head, legs, everything lift up from the floor. 747 taking off. Go up. Look up, chest up, arms way up, little bit arms back, fingertips same level as your head, only hip bones on the floor, rest of your body in the air. Chest up, chest up, chest up, exhale, breathing, go up one more time, and gently relax. Arms by your side, right ear on the mat, relax completely. Breathe in by your nose, breathe out by your nose. Bow pose. Chin on the floor. Hold your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes. 5 fingers together, touching each other. Make sure the thumbs touching with the index fingers. 6 inches apart, inside the knees and between the feet. Keep the wrists straight, pointed toes. Arms and legs should look like 2 wheels in one base. Take a deep breath and gently both legs kick up towards the ceiling. Look up and kick up. Kick your legs back. Continuously keep kicking, don't stop kicking. Roll forward to get your toes in the center from the side, then kick back more, kick harder, head up more. Kick your legs behind you, wrists straight more. Keep the knees in, pointed toes, kick back more, kick harder, and gently relax. Arms by your side, left ear on the mat. Be still, breathe in by your nose, and breathe out by your nose. Second one, chin on the floor. Hold your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes. 5 fingers together, touching each other. Make sure the thumbs touching with the index fingers. 6 inches apart, inside the knees and between the feet. Keep the wrists straight, pointed toes. Arms and legs should look like 2 wheels in one base. Take a deep breath. Gently, both legs kick up towards the ceiling. Look up and kick up. Kick your legs back. Continuously keep kicking, don't stop kicking. Roll forward to get your toes in the center from the side, then kick back more. Kick harder, 110% strength you have to use to create 360-degree angle backward bending against gravitation. Very gently relax. Arms by your side, right here on the mat. Spine strengthening series done for today. Come up to the top of your towel. Sit down, kneeling position, knees and feet together. Fixed firm pose. Separate your feet and sit down between your heels. So your hips touch the floor, your heels touch the hips. Make sure your heels touch the hips the whole time. As a beginner, or if the knees or the feet hurt, open your knees more. Bring your hands, palms to the toes, thumbs inside, fingers outside. Touch your right elbow on the floor, then the left, one by one. Touch your head on the floor, the back of your head, your shoulders, and eventually the whole upper body relax on the floor. Bring your arms over your head, grab your elbows each other over your head, and pull your elbows down towards the floor. Bring your chin down to your chest. Lift your chest and stomach up towards the ceiling. Create a perfect human bridge. Eventually, or in the future, bring your knees together, touching each other. Just make sure the knees never come off of the floor. Eyes always open, breathing always normal. Bring the hands back to the feet with the help of your elbows. Carefully come up. Turn around, lie down on your backs, and completely relax. Remember that not every instruction is going to be for you any given day. If you get to a step that you can't do without compromising the alignment, or a step that creates pain where you can't breathe, then back off a little bit. That's where your benefit is today. The benefit doesn't come from getting to the end. The benefit comes from doing the posture the right way, best you can. Toes and heels together, flex your feet, arms over the head, cross just your thumbs, arms and head together. Inhale, breathing, quickly sit up. Exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk, forehead to your knees, elbows to the floor. Turn around, come to the top of your mat, second one, kneel down position, knees and feet together. Separate your feet. Sit down between your heels so your hips touch the floor, heels touch the hips. Make sure the heels touch the hips the whole time. Knees or feet hurt, open the knees more. You can relax there. Bring hands, palms to the toes, thumbs inside, fingers outside. Touch right elbow on the floor, then the left, one by one. Relax there. Touch your head on the floor, the back of your head, the shoulders, the whole upper body relax on the floor. No pain. Bring your arms over your head, grab your elbows each other over your head, and pull your elbows down towards the floor. Bring your chin down to your chest. Lift your chest and stomach up towards the ceiling. Create a perfect human bridge. Eventually bring the knees together, touching each other. But make sure the knees never come off of the floor. Keep your eyes open and the breathing always normal. Bring your hands back to the feet. With the help of your elbows, carefully come up. Turn around. Lie down on your backs and completely relax. Heels together. Let your feet fall open. Arms on the towel, palms face up. Keep your head straight. Your eyes always open. And your breathing always normal. Toes and heels together. Flex your feet. Keep your heels on the floor. Arms over the head. Cross just your thumbs. Arms and head together. Inhale, breathing, quickly sit up. Exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk, forehead to your knees, elbows to the floor. Turn around, come to the middle of your mat, kneel down position, knees and feet together. Feet flat on the floor, no gap under the ankles. Half tortoise pose. Arms over the head sideways, palms together, cross just your thumbs. Stretch your arms up towards the ceiling to make sure that your elbows are locked so your arms are always touching with your ears. No gap between the arms and the head. Chin away from the chest. Keep your hips touching your heels throughout the entire posture. Exhale, breathing, stomach in, and you go down, arms and head together. Touch your forehead on the floor, little fingers touching the floor. The rest of the arms in the air. Make sure the elbows are locked. Stretch your arms forward more. Shoulders supposed to hurt, scapula coming out of the body, chin away from the chest. Stretch forward more, chin forward more. The heels touching the hips. Eyes always open, and the breathing always normal. Inhale, breathing, come up, arms and head together. Arms down by your side. Turn around, lie down on your backs and completely relax. Heels together, let your feet fall open. Arms on the towel, palms face the ceiling. Keep your head straight, eyes open, and the breathing always normal. Relax. Toes and heels together. Flex your feet, keep your heels on the floor. Arms over the head, cross your thumbs, arms and head together. Inhale, breathing, quickly sit up. Exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk, forehead to your knees, elbows to the floor. Turn around, second one, half tortoise. Middle of your mat, kneel down position, knees and feet together. Arms over the head sideways, palms together, cross your thumbs and stretch your arms. Exhale, breathing, and you go down. Hips touching the heels, body on the legs, forehead to the floor, the little fingers touching the floor, the rest of your arms in the air, elbows locked. Stretch your arms more forward, just like the balancing stick. You're trying to touch the front mirror, so the shoulder blades, lats, trapezius, deltoids, everything coming out of the body. Forward more, stretch more, stretch and stretch and stretch. Inhale, breathing, come up, arms and head together. Arms down by your side. Turn around, lie down on your backs, and completely relax. Heels together, let your feet fall open. Arms on the towel, palms face the ceiling. Keep your head straight, eyes always open, and the breathing always normal. Toes and heels together. Flex your feet, keep your heels on the floor. Arms over the head, cross just your thumbs, arms and head together. Inhale, breathing, quickly sit up. Exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk, forehead to your knees, elbows to the floor. Turn around, come to the top of your mat for camel pose. Listen very carefully. Do it all together, word by word, not before, not after. Stand up on your knees, 6 inches apart inside the legs, between the knees and between feet. Get your hands on your hips, fingers towards the floor, and thumbs on the outside. Take a deep breath. Push your hips forward towards the mirror. Drop your head back as far as it goes. Go back halfway and stop in the middle. First, only right hand down, grab the right heel, thumb outside, fingers inside. Then left hand down, grab the left heel, thumb outside, fingers inside. A full grip with the hands, palms. Don't lose the grip. Take a deep breath, eyes open. Exhale, breathing, stomach, legs, hips, everything push forward towards the mirrors. Continuously keep pushing. Everybody push, push more, push harder. Back is supposed to hurt. 360-degree angle, backward bending for gravitation. Put your hands on your hips, chest up, spine straight, push more forward, come all the way up, stop in the middle. Turn around, lie down on your backs, and completely relax. Let your heels touch, feet fall open. Arms on the towel, palms face up. Keep your head straight. Keep your eyes always open, and the breathing always normal. Toes and heels together. Flex your feet, keep your heels on the floor. Arms over the head, cross just your thumbs, arms and head together. Inhale, breathing, quickly sit up. Exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk, forehead to your knees, elbows to the floor. Turn around, come to the top of your mat, second set camel. Second one, you can open up the legs a little bit more, so 8 inches apart between the knees, but 6 inches apart between the feet. Get your hands on your hips, fingers towards the floor, thumbs on the outside. Take a deep breath, full lungs. Push your hips forward, drop your head back as far as it goes. Go back halfway and stop in the middle. First right hand down, then left hand down. Grab the heels, thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside. Don't lose the grip. Take a deep breath, eyes open. Exhale, breathing, stomach, legs, hips. Everything push forward towards the mirrors. Push and push and push. The joints of each and every vertebra and cartilage of the spine are backward bending like a pearl necklace. Put your hands on your hips. Chest up, spine straight, push more forward, come all the way up and stop in the middle. Turn around, lie down on your backs, and completely relax. Heels together, let your feet fall open, relax completely. Keep your arms on the towel, palms face up, head straight, eyes always open, and the breathing always normal. Toes and heels together, flex your feet, keep your heels on the floor. Arms over the head, cross just your thumbs, arms and head together. Inhale, breathing, quickly sit up. Exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk, forehead to your knees, elbows to the floor. Turn around, come to the middle of your mat, kneel down position, knees and feet together for rabbit pose. You can put the corners of your towel over your feet for a dry grip if you like. Grab the heels over the towel, thumbs outside, fingers inside, nice and tight grip. Don't lose the grip. Pull the heels as hard as possible. Tuck your chin to your chest, look at your stomach. Exhale, breathing, slowly go down front side. Touch exactly your forehead to your knees. Automatically, the top of your head on the floor. Exhale, breathing, eyes open, and lift your hips up all the way, as high as possible. Roll forward like a wheel until the arms, elbows are straight. If there's a gap between the knees and the forehead, walk your knees one by one until your knees touching the forehead. Make sure the total spine is stretching from top to bottom, equally same. Your neck might hurt a little bit. Throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. Pull harder on the heels and lift your hips up more. Carefully, come on. Turn around, lie down on your backs, and completely relax. And we have the physical postures and practice, but then also the mental aspect. That's the other side of the coin. So even if you do very little in the practice, you're still listening to the dialogue, and the instruction becomes like a mantra, helps you to be present with your own body. And both the instructions and the postures are something that you can expect. You know what's coming next. And when you feel safe, when you know what to expect, you can let down your guard, you can relax, and you can start to heal. Toes and heels together, flex your feet, arms over the head, cross your thumbs, arms and head together. Inhale, breathing, quickly sit up. Exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk, forehead to your knees, elbows to the floor. Turn around, come to the middle of your mat. Second one, kneel down position, knees and feet together. Grab your heels, thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside. Don't lose the grip. Pull the heels hard as possible. Tuck your chin to your chest. Look at your stomach. Exhale, breathing, slowly go down front side. Touch exactly your forehead to your knees. Automatically the top of your head on the floor. Exhale, breathing, eyes open. Lift your hips up all the way as high as possible. Roll forward like a wheel until the arms, elbows are straight. If there's a gap between knees and forehead, walk your knees one by one until your knees touching the forehead. Once the knees touching the forehead, bring your heels closer together, shoulders up towards the ceiling. Suck your stomach in more to stretch the lower spine more. Pull harder on your heels, lift your hips up more, and carefully come up. Turn around, lie down on your backs, and completely relax. That's the great thing about this yoga. We know what to expect. The postures are always the same, but we are not. We come in every day with a brand new body. So come in and be present. Bring your mind back to your body. Just try and see what happens today and be compassionate with yourself and feel successful because you're practicing self-care. Toes and heels together, flex your feet, arms over the head, cross your thumbs. Arms and head together. Inhale, breathing, quickly sit up. Exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk, forehead to your knees, elbows to the floor. Turn around and sit facing the mirror. Head to knee pose with stretching pose. Right leg out corner-wise. Bend your left leg. Put your left foot so the heel should touch the costume. Create pressure with the left foot sole against the right leg biceps of the thigh muscle. Leg should be 90-degree angle like an L. Arms over the head. Turn to the right. Grab the right foot below the toes. Interlock fingers. Pull your toes, flex your foot, and just like rabbit, tuck your chin to your chest, look at your stomach, and touch exactly your forehead on the right knee. Forehead should touch the knee. If you can't touch the forehead, bend your right knee a little bit. You've got to touch the forehead on the knee. Exhale, breathing. Bring your elbows down next to the calves. Suck your stomach in and push your knee down with the help of your forehead. Roll inside to the left, left elbow down, left shoulder down to get both shoulders in one line. Get your head close with your stomach and push your knee down. Change. Left leg out, bend your right leg, heel touching the costume. Create pressure with the right foot against the left thigh, legs 90-degree angle like an L. Arms over the head, turn to the left, grab the left foot below the toes, interlocked fingers. Pull the toes to flex the foot. Tuck chin to chest, look at your stomach, and touch exactly your forehead on the left knee. Forehead should touch the knee. This is compression pose. Exhale, breathing. Bring your elbows down next to the calves and push your knee down with the help of your forehead. Roll inside to the right, right elbow down, right shoulder down, right knee should stay on the floor. Roll in. Get your head close to your stomach and push your knee down. Change. Both legs forward. If you like, lie down right where you are. Do the quick sit up immediately, please. Stretching pose. Grab your big toes from the top with your index and your middle fingers. Pull your toes hard. Keep your feet together. Look in the mirror, keep your head up, and walk your hips back, right and left, 10 or 15 times. Right and left, right and left, right and left, until both knees lock, no knees. Flex your feet. Your heels should come off the floor in the air, then only you can bend your elbows down. Look forward, your head up, your chin up. Inhale, breathing, stretch your body forward from the lower spine. Pull your toes back. Your goal eventually to touch your head to the feet. Change. Turn around, lie down on your backs, and completely relax. Let your heels touch. Let your feet fall open. Arms on the towel, palms face up. Keep your head straight, eyes always open, and the breathing always normal. Toes and heels together, flex your feet. Arms over the head, cross just your thumbs, arms and head together. Inhale, breathing quickly, sit up. Exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk, forehead to your knees, elbows to the floor. Turn around, second one, head to knee with stretching pose. Right leg out cornerwise. Bend your left leg, heel touching the costume. Create pressure with left foot against the right thigh. Legs 90-degree angle. Arms over the head, turn to the right. Grab the right foot below the toes, interlock fingers. Pull the toes, flex the foot, and just like rabbit, tuck chin to chest, look at your stomach, and touch exactly your forehead on the right knee. Exhale, breathing. Bring the elbows down next to the calves. Suck your stomach in and push your knee down, forehead touching position. Roll inside to the left, left elbow down, left shoulder down. Create maximum pressure to the abdomen and to the throat. Roll in. Get your head close with your stomach, push your knee down, and change. Left leg out, bend your right leg, heel touching the costume. Create pressure with the right foot against the left thigh, legs 90-degree angle like an L. Arms over the head, turn to the left, grab the left foot below the toes, interlocked fingers. Pull the toes, flex the foot, and just like rabbit, tuck chin to chest, look at your stomach, and touch forehead on the left knee. Exhale, breathing, bring the elbows down next to the calves. Push your knee down with the help of your forehead. Roll inside to the right. Right elbow down, right shoulder down, right knee should stay on the floor. Roll in, roll in, roll in. Inhale, breathing, come up. Both legs forward. If you like, lie down on your back, arms over the head. Sit up immediately. Stretching pose, grab your big toes from the top with your index and your middle fingers. Pull the toes hard, keep the feet together. Look in the mirror, keep your head up, and walk your hips back, right and left, 10 or 15 times. Right and left, and right and left, and right and left, till both knees lock, no knees. Flex your feet, heels should come off of the floor. Create cramps on the thighs, eventually backs of the knees should touch the floor. Then you can bend the elbows down, bring the body down. Look forward, your head up, your chin up. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in and pull harder. Your goal eventually to touch your forehead to the feet. Change, turn around, lie down on your backs and relax. Heels together, feet all open. Arms on the towel, palms face up. Keep your head straight, eyes always open, and breathing always normal. Toes and heels together, flex your feet, keep your heels on the floor. Arms over the head, cross your thumbs, arms and head together. Inhale, breathing, quickly sit up. Exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk, forehead to your knees, elbows to the floor. Take a quarter turn to the right. Face the side wall for the spine twist. Bend your left leg on the floor so your knee points to the side wall. Put your right foot exactly over your left knee corner. Your heel should touch the knee. Right foot flat on the floor. Both hips should touch the floor comfortably to keep your spine perfectly straight, 90-degree angle. Hip touching the left heel, point your left toes. Bring your left arm over the right knee, elbow exactly against the knee. Push back with the help of your elbow. Turn your wrist and grab your left knee with your left hand. And look down, make sure the knee, hand, and heel, all three things touching at the same spot on the floor. The knee should stay on the floor. Stretch your spine up towards the ceiling, right arm on your back, palm facing out. Try to grab the thigh behind you with the right hand fingertips. Chest up, spine up, ribcage open. Look back behind you, look over your right shoulder, way, way back. Twist your body right side all the way. Total spine supposed to twist top to bottom, coccyx to the neck. Twist, and the last chance, twist. Change. Bend your right leg on the floor. Put your left foot exactly over your right knee corner. Your heel should touch the knee. Both hips should touch the floor to keep the spine straight. Hip touching the right heel, point the right toes. Bring your right arm over your left knee. Elbow exactly against the knee. Push back with the help of your elbow. Turn your wrist and grab your right knee with your right hand. Stretch your spine up towards the ceiling, left arm on your back, palm facing out. Try to grab the thigh behind you with the left hand fingertips. Chest up, spine up, rib cage open. Look back behind you. Look over your left shoulder, way, way back. Exhale, turn and twist. Make sure your neck is twisting back. Stretch up and twist. Twist, and keep twisting. The joints of each and every vertebra and cartilage of the spine are stacked one on top of the other, stretching up and twisting like a pearl necklace. Change. Take Shavasana, please. Feet to the back wall. Completely relax on your back. We start with the pranayama breathing exercise, And we end with another breathing exercise, blowing in firm pose, good for the digestive system, abdominal muscles, and internal organs. Toes and heels together, flex your feet, arms over the head, cross your thumbs, arms and head together. Inhale, breathing quickly, sit up. Exhale, breathing, grab your big toes, double jerk, forehead to your knees, elbows to the floor. Turn around, sit down, kneeling position, knees and feet together. If kneeling is too painful, not possible, sit comfortably with a straight spine. You blow out by the lips very strong. Pull your stomach in and out. No inhale, only exhale. Inhale happens automatically. Put your hands on your knees, lock your elbows, keep your arms straight. Throughout the posture, keep the spine straight, shoulders relaxed, and abdominal wall perfectly relaxed. If you start to feel dizzy or cramps in the stomach, you're doing good. Swallow a couple of times and begin. Second set a little bit faster, swallow a couple of times. Concentrate, meditate, and begin again. Five, four, three, two, one. Great job, everybody. Turn around, lie down on your backs, and relax in your final Shavasana. Take up some space, close your eyes. Try to give yourself at least 2 minutes to be still. Let your breathing come back to normal, heart rate come back to normal, and give yourself the gift of time and of rest. And we'll see you again soon. Namaste.